My name is Stephen Rennie, Sales Director for Connected Kerb. We are an EV charge point manufacturer based in the UK. Primarily, the company was formed about 3 years ago, primarily to focus on on-street charge points, but now we work in every sector, so fleets, depots, workplaces, etc. You can see a picture of our chargers there. We're very much focused on discrete on-street chargers. And they can be mounted on bollards, as shown in the first slide, or on signposts, as you can see in this image. So the intelligence of our units quite uniquely sits underground, so it allows the above ground socket to be very discreet, on the assumption that we're going to need tens of thousands of on-street charge points over the next few years. Very important from our point of view anyway, to keep them as discreet as possible to minimise street clutter. We're very proud of some of the awards we've won. There's quite a few on screen there, but I'll just focus on a couple. We're very happy to be awarded Best On-Street Charger at the EV Awards last year, and won a Global Seal Award as well for our environmental focus. We use recycled material in all our charge points, unique in doing so. So we're very proud to offer the greenest charging infrastructure in the market. I just want to touch upon, I realise we've got quite limited time. I could bore you about electric vehicles for a long time, but I'll just focus on a few areas of innovation. Specifically, I'm going to talk about a project we're doing across the UK with a couple of Scottish local authorities as well, on agile tariffs, so offering flexible tariffs for on-street charging. We also have the ability to integrate Internet of Things sensors into our units. So we've got, for example, a project in Coventry where we're putting air quality monitoring sensors on our charge points, and we bring broadband connectivity to a lot of our installations, so we can pretty much hang anything off of them. Strong environmental awareness that I've mentioned as well, and we've got a lot of advanced software analysis in terms of site identification, so just bringing a level of intelligence to the best placement of charge points. So historically, we use satellite imagery to look at areas with restricted off-street parking, so restricted home charging opportunities, but now we can overlap all sorts of demographic data onto that as well. So travel to work methods, level of car ownership, population densities, all these type of parameters to identify areas that may be best in terms of stimulating EV uptake. We're also involved in a couple of wireless charging projects, one with Scottish and Southern Energy Networks, and another one through the SBRI Scottish Enterprise project as well. But just want to touch upon the Agile Tariff project that I mentioned. It's a BASE project, and it's all about on-street smart metering. And we're in a consortium with quite a few members you can see up there. So Samsung Energy Saving Trust, Octopus Energy, the Power Networks Distribution Centre in Strathclyde, and SLS, a metering company. And this is all about really trying to replicate the home charger experience for on-street chargers. So if we use my example, I've been an EV driver for years. I'm fortunate enough to have a home charger, so I can benefit from a really low rate overnight tariff. I'm with Octopus Energy. It ends up for me being about 1.5p per mile if I use that overnight tariff. Now, large percentage of the population don't have off-street parking, can't get a home charger. 40% plus of those people. So they are relying on public charging. That the tariff can be anywhere from 15p to 40 pence a kilowatt hour. So around the realms of 8 pence a mile upwards. So as an issue of equality, how do we provide those drivers without off-street parking that lower price charging so that EVs become a more realistic purchase because of lower running costs? Well, in this project, we're going to be introducing agile tariffs. So a driver will be able to go to a charger on our app, will be able to select an option to charge now or charge at a time that's going to be lowest cost over a set time period. So it benefits the driver by lower cost charging, and it also benefits the grid by allowing users to charge at basically the lowest carbon time. So the grid wants everybody charging when there's surplus renewables, tends to be overnight, and this system allows that to take place. We're doing a lot of community engagement as well to try and stimulate EV uptake, and it'll be a really interesting project. We're starting installations over the next couple of months. Very happy to share learnings from that, which I think will be fairly significant. In terms of the partners, we're just finalising sites with East Lothian Council and Glasgow City Council. We're fortunate enough to be working with about 7 local authorities in Scotland in general, as well as a lot of private sector work with the likes of Brewdog and Diageo. But specifically for this project, we've got 4 local authorities, 2 of which are based in Scotland, and we'll be putting in about 25 charge points with each across a number of sites. So really exciting project for us, a first, and certainly in Scotland, in terms of offering differing tariffs for on-street charging. It's something we're really looking forward to completing. In terms of how we can help anyone listening today, in general, if you have any charging requirements, if you're looking for an innovative charge point supplier, we're very flexible in terms of our technology and what we can and can't do in terms of development. Please feel free to give us a shout if you want your flying car or taxi charged. I'm sure we can do that as well. But yeah, happy to help on anything, and you can get my contact details there. So yeah, please do feel free to get in touch at any stage. Very quick tour of what we do, but more than happy to chat more about it.